Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy II for the Nintendo Famicom system. Last episode, we were on our way back to Altair here to report our findings to Prince Gordon and Princess Hilda. I'm gonna do a quick stop up here at Galtia. So, just talk with the sole survivor up here, this old guy. Wonder why, well, I guess I was gonna say, I wonder why he doesn't like come and live with us, you know, and live with somebody else, but I guess this is his home, and he doesn't want to leave, so... It reminds me of, up where I lived up in Pennsylvania, there was a place called Centralia, and there was a mine fire underneath the town, and so basically the town was basically condemned, and they basically told people, you know, hey, you gotta get out. You know, it's unsafe to live here, but some people, you know, decided to stay, you know. Population dwindled, of course, and but eventually, you know, it got down to like, you know, a dozen people. Everybody else left, you know, they took the government's offer to, you know, the government gave them money, of course, to relocate and stuff. So that guy's wondering if we're ever going to retake Castle Finn. Well, that'll be an objective a little bit later on, but it's a little preview of things that's going to happen. So... that Centralia was actually the basis of the Silent Hill movie. Like the abandoned town, and then like the fire underneath that was in that movie was like a portal to hell or something. But yeah, they used to mine the anthracite coal there, and then the empty mine tunnels that were no longer in use, they decided to like throw garbage and refuse in them. And eventually one of them like caught fire, and there was still some anthracite in the coal mines. So when the garbage like lit on fire, then the coal got hit with it, got hit with the fire as well, and then that ignited, and it just spread throughout the town. So the roads and stuff got all warped. I need to talk to Fess. Uh-oh, what does she want to talk with Fess for? At least she's not laughing anymore. Come to me, Fess. All our party's leaving. Uh-oh. Giving him some alone time with the princess. Uh-oh. This is a G-rated stream. What's wrong? Come closer. Why? Don't keep a lady waiting. Go. Fess crawls into bed with her and... Uh-oh. Now you're mine, Fess. What are you doing with the princess? Yeah, we were told the princess ate a rat. Looks like she's trying to eat Fess now. Uh-oh. Not so fast, you scurvy snake. Now it makes sense, because, you know, snakes eat rats. And she is a snake lady, a Lamia. Very tough battle here. So, first thing I want to do, I'm going to have Fess use that mithril mirror that we found. That can potentially block. She's used that charm spell, Charm 9. This puts up a barrier. It's not 100% effective, but it has a chance to block her spells, and we don't want Fess to be knocked confused. Because if he's confused, then he'll attack... Well, anybody who is confused will basically attack our own party members. And Fess has the life spell and the cure spell, so we need him to heal and bring people back out of their confused state. Confuse will eventually, like, wear out, but it can take a few turns. It's kind of random. But one thing you can do is you can, you can knock your characters out, and then later on revive. Now, they'll still revive with the, you know, confused status, but it's a way to, like, keep them from attacking your own party members for, you know, a few turns. So that's what I'm kind of doing here. Just knocking out, you know, Layla and Maxine. Layla, not too worried about her, not too worried about Layla being, you know, if she doesn't get experience and stuff for this battle. But eventually I'll try to, obviously, revive Maxine, you know, but luckily she got out of the confused state. So, see, the magic got blocked there, so Fess is A-okay. Now, one of the bad things about the Lamia Queen is she has a spell called Blink 16. 16 is the highest the spell can go. If she uses that on herself, basically, like, no one's going to be able to hit her. And you're going to just have to rely on your magic to finish her off. But luckily, our magic is pretty much at a strong enough level that basically 4 castings should take her out. When you add in, like, the supplementary damage that, like, Booker and stuff is doing. That actually, that she puts people to sleep sometimes, that's actually somewhat of a blessing. A lot of times, I did this battle multiple times to try to get the ribbon. That's the thing I want to get. A lot of times what she would do is she would charm Booker, but then before Booker could attack our own characters, she would attack Booker and put him to sleep. So, ribbon is like basically the best headgear in the game. Thanks, Layla. I'll discuss it as soon as we're done here. Don't let your guard down around pretty ladies. Princess, where? I don't know, Booker. We'll find out. Bad news, the tournament is being held in Palamecia, and Princess Hilda is the prize. Let me come. I must rescue Hilda. I know how you feel, Prince. I'll stay and watch your army. So, Layla's going to rotate out of our party, and we're going to get Gordon back. So, that's why I kept that ice bow. I de-equipped it off of Layla, so I can give the bow to Gordon to use. The princess an imposter? Yes, she was. But yeah, the bow will go on to Gordon. He's not in our party too long, though. The Emperor will attend the tournament. This could be our chance to defeat him. Princess was a monster? Yep. Guess he switched out at the Dreadnaught. Off to the enemy's lair. Be careful. I know it never seemed like it, but I've always liked you kids. Well, that's good to know. See, I guess, you know, when they captured Sid and Hilda, they maybe separated them, and then when they put Sid in the prison cell, they put a fake imposter princess in with her. Take care, Prince Gordon. Palamecia is south of Cashuan, but there are strong monsters living in the Palamecian desert. But the princess is alright. Even the dragoons lost to the Empire. Yeah, we saw some of those strong monsters in the last episode. I want to just find them so, like, when I'm going to Palamecia, I don't run into any. I don't need to run into any. You don't need to be worried about us. Layla's gonna stay here and watch the army. Maybe give him some training. Minwu herself has returned from Mysidia. The arena is in Palamecia. Our princess is not a mere trophy. The prison is beneath the arena. The princess is being held there. So we're going to put that ribbon then on Fess. The ribbon gives quite a bit of magic defense. And basically it's light, so it doesn't give any penalties, and it gives resistance to all 8 of the elements. So it resists the fire, lightning, poison, and ice, and then the other elements, matter, mind, death, and body. So stuff like confuse, stun, stop, instant death spells, they will all be blocked by that ribbon. So that's really, really good to have. It's well worth it. It took quite a while. It's a 5% drop. Probably took more than 20 battles though for me to win it, but it's well worth it. So this guy, he gets all the news. He must have like a carrier pigeon or something that travels back and forth. So yeah, he tells us to save the princess. So we're gonna go talk to some people in Poft and Paloom, and then we'll just take Sid's airship from Poft, and then we will do Cashuan, and then from Cashuan we'll get the Chocobo, and then we'll ride the Chocobo to the arena. So that way we don't even have to go into that desert where those tough enemies are. That's why I kind of went to that desert last episode, so I can, you know, show off those enemies. So you can see what kind of enemies would have awaited us if we would cross the desert on foot rather than on a Chocobo. So, yeah, surprisingly, Sid doesn't say anything. You figure like you would go to Sid and be like, Sid, guess what? The princess was an imposter, and you know, let him know. But there's no dialogue with Sid. He just tells us, hey, you want the airship? Pay the guy behind me. So we'll take a boat ride to Poft. Let's see what the pirates have to say. Call seems be south of Cashuan at the eastern edge of the Palamecia Desert. Word gets around. Good luck. Everybody already knows that the princess was an imposter and she's trapped. How's Layla? She's doing good. She's watching the army. She's preparing them for the eventual assault on Castle Finn. After you rescue the princess, we're gonna go take back Finn Castle. So yeah, that guy gave us a good clue of what's gonna happen soon. The tournament must be a trap. I don't know. Well, trap or not, we're gonna have to spring it if we want to get the princess back. So, there's Mr. Sid. So we'll pay this guy the 400 gold to go to Cashuan. And then we'll just talk with Sid. And, well, we don't have to talk with Sid, but I just wanted to see, like I said, you could tell him something, you know, like... But, no, the game doesn't give that dialogue, so... Let's hop on our airship, fly over to Cashuan. And then we'll hit south and grab that, grab the chocobo. And, head to the arena. So, got another, boss battle coming up in the arena. But, if you can take out the Lamia Queen, this next boss is much easier. So, yeah, the Lamia Queen is very difficult because the status effects, the sleep, and the charm spell that she uses, and potentially blocking all your physical attacks by using that blink spell. So sometimes it can be a very luck-based fight. So yeah, all those times I fought it weren't always easy. A lot of resets. So here's the arena. Let's make a quick save, and we're also going to equip our characters. We'll give Fess that ribbon, and Gordon the ice bow. He won't need any armor, of course, that's why I didn't take any off of Layla. Because, like I said, he's only here for this, basically, this boss battle. So, let's give Fess the ribbon. That'll, like I said, keep him protected. So, he's almost, with his in-game equipment, he'll just need to get something for, he'll get the body gear. He needs some body, new type of body armor. He'll end up getting the white robe. Kind of like the white shirt in the first game, but it doesn't cast Invis 2. What it does is it raises his spirit. So, and then there's a black robe that raises intelligence, and that'll go for Maria. Or Maxine, who's basically in the place of Maria. So, now fight! The victor wins Princess Hilda! So the weird thing is, we're fighting this behemoth monster. So if the behemoth would have won, would it have gotten Princess Hilda? I mean, what would it do with Princess Hilda? I guess it would, like, eat her or something, but... So this guy, all he does is basically just hit really hard, and he just attacks physically. We have pretty good evasion, though, because I've been working on it all the time. So, yeah, it shouldn't basically be able to hit us. He gets kind of lucky. So, basically, like, his accuracy there, like, he is, like, 395. That's basically saying that he has 3 attacks and like 95% accuracy. And I think Booker has like 4 like 90 evasion, so he has like 4 times to evade attack like 90%. So yeah, it's basically really hard for Booker to get hit by this guy. So now Fess is a little easier. Fess has like 2 like maybe 80 for evasion, so he has like 2 chances at 80% to avoid an attack. But still, that's pretty good, you know, if he's only having 3 attacks, so... But, I'm gonna just work the Berserk spell a little bit here. Basically what Berserk does is it adds 5 attack points, basically for each casting. So right now it's only adding, every time I cast it on Booker, he's getting like 5 more attack. That, yeah, of course, can stack up. Of course, if you like have like, you know, Berserk 10, you're basically increasing his attack by like, if all 10 hit, you know, by like 50 points. So it's a way to really like boost up your character. So what a show, Fess! Surprised I know your name. Uh-oh, it was a trap. There's the Dark Knight with his minions. Lock him up. So yeah, it was a trap. Gate blocks the way. So just talk with the gate, and that'll cue Paul, the thief, ninja from Altair. He's like, I guess, snuck in here with his ninja skills, and he makes the noise over here, and then he hides. That guard has really bad vision, and Paul knocks him out. Pow, bam. Would be preemptive strike, attack from behind. Oh, do you want to forsake me from the mines? You'd better get moving. Paul must have leveled up, because if he got caught in the mines, he must have been pretty weak. But to take out an Imperial guard there, that was probably a captain too, because captains are kind of plentiful here. So you're gonna grab this treasure chest up here. It's a monster though, so but nothing tough. A new monster there. We have the stalagmites there on the right. Basically the cousin of the stalactites, which we fought on Deast Island. Then I haven't put the stats of the other monster. I totally forgot to do it a while ago. We've met them before. The dual deads, the basically dual-headed zombies. Their stats will come up in a little bit here. But lucky there was two in the back where they can't do anything to us. Yeah, see they're because I said they're in the third column there. And only the first two can really attack us, so. Luckily the gold one is not undead, so we can, use the sword spell on it. The dual deads though, they are undead, so we can use fire on them, so. Unlike the stalactites, the stalagmites are not weak against Scourge, so. But they have a little less hit points and I think a little less defense to make up for it, so it doesn't matter if they don't have any weaknesses. We can take them out pretty easily with, our physical attacks. So, oop, ouch. Yeah, these guys have more attacks than that behemoth did. 5 attacks and 65% accuracy, so a little less accurate, but they have more chances to potentially hit Booker. And they actually did there, so, ouch. And we won. Like I said, pretty lousy treasure there, but hey, we're getting quite a few stats here, so that's the real treasure. So there's another door with treasure up there, but I wanted to get to an endpoint, so I kind of started making toward it, but then I skipped it. I'll get it in the next episode. But I was afraid to go into that room and get into maybe a bunch of encounters, so I wanted to get a thing. But that room over here to the right here, yeah, that has some treasure. I will pick it up in the next episode, because we're going to go kind of farming for enemies anyway, so. Just head up to this room here. And then we're going to get him into the dungeon area. So luckily there's holes in the walls there that we can kind of sneak through the dungeon. Otherwise, if you weren't aware of those holes, you kind of go all the way around and you see the princess, and then you go down. You kind of make a little loop. You would go back over to the left, then up a row, up like two rows, and then over right, and then you get up. So it's kind of very long walk. But if you know there's this hole in the jail cell here, you can just go through it. Take a shortcut. So you go through the top, and then go down at the bottom, blunk, then head down south, and you can just walk right across over to the princess's jail cell, which will be over all the way to the right. So we had a new enemy there, the Spectre, the yellow or the gold skeleton monster. Like all undead, weak against fire. You can also use cure spells if you want. Once you before you open the bars to Hilda's cell, you want to de-equip Gordon of all his stuff. So yeah, Gordon's going to leave as soon as we open the cell for Hilda. He's basically going to escort her out of the jail cell, and then we're going to just follow him out, distract the guards. So. Yeah, de-equip him, because that ice bow is pretty handy. It's going to be good on Layla, so go back on her. Because, of course, we can always go back to Massidia, but why do that? So, we'll eventually go back there, but we have other things to do before we head back there, so. Alright, those monsters are done. Let's see if we got, just a bunch of gold, and some stats. Hit point and agility. So yeah, you're gonna have to press A in front of the bars. So once you get really close, just to be safe, we'll take off the ice bow, place it there, and let's open up the bars. Princess Hilda! Hilda, are you alright? Gordon, you came for me? Gordon, take the princess and go. We'll distract the guards while you get away. Got it, be careful. And they run off. And hopefully you don't run off and you come back for my next episode where we escape and go back and grab that treasure. Thanks for following along. Take care. Bye.